Now, Eskom has assured the public there will not be load shedding. That's despite a warning that more than half of its core power stations are running low on coal. The utility says at least 4 stations have fewer than 10 days stock in their reserves. The constraints are partly due to the fact that the former Gupta-linked Tegeta that supplies them is under business rescue. Well, to help us understand the seriousness of this situation is energy analyst Ted Blom, who's joining us now on our couch this Tuesday morning. Ted, good morning. Thank you very much for coming. Just overriding question first, how serious is this?
This is indeed very, very serious. 60 days ago, I warned that we are running the risk of load shedding unless Eskom gets its act together. Now, this latest announcement proves that Eskom has not got its act together.
What is at the core of the problem?
It seems to me the organisation is still captured. I know it's a rough word to use, but the fact of the matter is I know people who are available and ready and willing to sell coal to Eskom, and Eskom's not interested in speaking to them.
Is it because maybe Eskom feels it's still tied to the Tegeta contract?
Well, I don't know if it can be considering itself tied to the Tegeta contract. The fact of the matter is there are other preferred bidders who seem to have captured the coal procurement division.
Now, your understanding of that procurement department or division capture is that they seem to be continuing to want to get the supplies from Tegeta, which is now under business risk and can't deliver.
Well, and not only Tegeta, but other favoured suppliers.
So
it's not an open market. It's supposed to be an emergency procedure, open market procedures, but they still have their preferred suppliers who seem to be have a hold on them one way or the other.
Is it your view, and from the insights you are getting from Eskom, that if they opened up that procurement space, wouldn't be sitting where we're sitting today?
Certainly that would help quite a lot, but the fact of the matter is that you and I are unhappy with Eskom from a consumer point of view. Let me tell you, the miners are even more unhappy with Eskom because this corruption has been going on since 2007. And so a lot of miners don't even take Eskom seriously because they make coal available and then Eskom goes to buy coal from people who give kickbacks. So there's a lot of unhappiness in the mining supply industry.
Now, I've seen reports that, as we've just said, that about 4 Eskom power plants, for example, have now fewer than 10 days of coal left. Is it only the 4 that are affected from what you know? No,
there are additional 5 or 6 power stations that are running below 20 days, and the norm should be around about 40 days on average at Eskom stations. But let me just mention, 10 days stockpile is less than adequate by far. It's in fact nothing, because in that 10-day stockpile is rock and oxidized coal and unusable coal. So it's like running below reserve on your car fuel tank.
Now, currently, I see Eskom says, don't worry, there won't be any load shedding. Is that your sense that we're not facing load shedding?
I'm preparing for load shedding. I think it's imminent. We're now heading for the rainy season. Coal supplies will be disrupted. Trucking will be disrupted. So if we have normal rains, we'll definitely have more load shedding before Christmas.
You don't think even the alternative plans that Eskom has said it's planning to build, like a dirt road to move the fuel on, not to compromise existing freeways, as Kulu Pasiwe was reported saying the other day, and also that they're in talk with Transnet to use the rail to transport that coal. You don't think that will help us?
The rail's on a 20-year program to upgrade. As far as the dirt roads are concerned, Eskom is trying to spin a different fairy tale. It's really just preposterous.
Okay, now we are heading for load shedding in your view, and the coal supplies are running low. Do you think Eskom should be applying different tactics now?
Absolutely. I mean, I think I'm very disappointed in this board. They've been in the seat for more than 8 months. They still haven't developed a turnaround strategy, and I'm not sure that they can do that.
But shouldn't it be the senior managers, the operational guys running the business to make sure that the coal supplies the board is more on a governance strategy side? Why are you looking to the board?
Because this situation is very, very different to a normal turnaround situation. We all know that this organization has been captured for more than 10 years, and on top of it, it's bleeding money at the rate of more than 20 billion rand a month, according to my calculations. They're only reporting half, the other half they're capitalizing, but it's in dire straits. And this requires a board with hands-on capability, not oversight and just spectator capability.
So it's time really for extreme measures to make sure, because it's not a normal situation.
Absolutely.
In your view.
And none of the board have got experience in
Okay, but
capture.
if you were advising the board, what would you say they should be doing in the next few weeks to make sure that we don't face load shedding?
Okay, so coal procurement is a core activity in Eskom. All Eskom does, it turns coal into electricity. And the fact that none of the board members have got any experience in coal procurement and coal mining is a dire indictment of the board and its capability. The fact of the matter is, I know the Guptas captured the coal procurement function at Eskom. So unless somebody knows what they're doing and can go and uncapture it, we're not going to get any better.
Minister Pravin Gordhan, Public Enterprises, do you think he should intervene?
I'm hoping to see them soon, and I'll make my recommendations to them.
Okay, thank you very much. That's Ted Blom. He's an energy analyst who, he said a few weeks ago, he raised a red flag about coal supply shortages at Eskom. And